Hello children. In the unit 10th waves, in this lecture we will discuss about the velocity of the sound which is given by Newton and which is further explained by the Laplace. Newton assumed that when velocity of a sound travel in air, then we know that it travel in the form of compression and rarefaction. Compression and rarefaction. Newton assumed that when the sound wave travel, then it is isothermal process. If it is isothermal process, then during compression, temperature rises, and during rarefaction, temperature decreases. So he suggests that during compression, the increase in temperature goes to the surrounding, and during rarefaction, the decrease in temperature is gained from the surrounding. So this process goes on and it follows isothermal process. We know that for isothermal PV is equal to constant. Now we can differentiate both pressure and volume. Keeping P constant, we differentiate dV plus V constant, we can differentiate P, this is equal to 0. Or we can write here V dP, this is equal to minus P into dV. Now we can write dP divided by dV is equal to minus P, or P is equal to minus dP divided by dV upon V. In the last topic, we have discussed that minus dP upon dV upon V. You can write minus sign here because volume decreases. So change in volume is negative. This is equal to bulk modulus of elasticity. So we can say that B is equal to P. We know for the velocity of sound in air is given by V is equal to B by rho. And we find it here that B is equal to P, so V is equal to P by rho. By putting the values of pressure, atmospheric pressure 1.01 into 10 power 5 and the density of the air 1.293. So we get velocity is equal to, this is 280 meter per second. But experimentally it is found that velocity is 330 meter per second. So the assumptions made by the Newton that when the sound wave travel, then it is an isothermal process, then his assumption is not correct because the velocity is 330 meter per second, but Newton find it at 280 meter per second. So this correction was corrected by Laplace. Now we have next topic is Laplace correction for the velocity of sound. Laplace has said that when the sound wave travel, it is in the form of compression and rarefaction. During compression, temperature increases. During rarefaction, temperature decreases. So there is no sufficient time to lose the heat energy during compression, and there is no sufficient time to gain the heat energy during rarefaction. So Laplace said that it is adiabatic process, not isothermal process. If this is adiabatic process, so we can write PV gamma, this is equal to constant, we can differentiate. Earlier we have also differentiate PV gamma in the thermodynamics, so we can write here P into gamma, V gamma minus 1 into dV plus V power gamma into dP is equal to constant. So now we can write gamma P V gamma minus 1 dV is equal to minus V gamma into dP. So gamma P is equal to minus V gamma dP divided by V gamma minus 1 into dV. So now we can solve gamma P is equal to, base is same, so we will separate the power, so we get V power 1 only dp divided by dv. Now we can write gamma p is equal to dp divided by minus dv by v. Here volume decreases, so this is negative sign that volume is decreases, and we know dp minus dv by v is equal to bulk modulus. So we can write here gamma p is equal to b. We know velocity of the sound is given by v is equal to under root b by rho, and from this equation we can write gamma p by rho by putting all values. P is equal to 1.01 into 10 power 5. Gamma is 1.21. Rho is density of the air 1.293. So we get here velocity is equal to 330 meter per second, which match the value which is taken by the experimentally. So the velocity of the sound is 330 meter per second. So the assumptions given by the Laplace was correct, that when the sound wave travel, then it is adiabatic process, because during compression and rarefaction there is no sufficient time to lose the heat or to gain the heat from the surrounding.